waiting that long to grill Jim Harbaugh on the team's approach with Alden. Here's a lengthy back and forth between the two.
So what's your standard then? Is 10 felony counts the standard? Do you have a standard for
Tim, I know you probably worked really hard on asking that question. I stared in the mirror and thought about just the way you could answer that.
No, I did not.
There's a legal. You're talking about a. You're talking. Okay.
It's wrong. Okay.
Well, then you can write your story how you read it. If you want me to answer the question, I'd be glad to. It's part of a legal process. I'm not an attorney or a judge, I'm a football coach. So I'll let that go through the legal process. There's nothing more that I can add to it.
Is he
this time?
Is he your starting?
Is he part of this team? Yes.
Is he starting linebacker?
We're too early to tell who the starters are right now.
Well, he was your starting linebacker 2 days after he
was
arrested.
There's nothing further I can add to that right now, Tim.
He's still last year about this time, we were asking you about the Seattle situation with several other players having issues with PEDs, and you said you wanted your players to be above reproach. And I know specifically about the PED. I'm very clear about that. But do you want your players to be above reproach legally, criminally? Is that important to you?
I want our players to strive to be above reproach in all regards. And I can't imagine that anybody would tell anybody any different. It doesn't matter to you or I or anybody else here would want their youngsters to strive for anything less. Certainly wouldn't promote that they strive to be below reproach. Would you, Tim?
No, but okay. Are all your players above reproach then, right now?
Yeah, we got some things to resolve. But we are in a process of, and always are in a process of striving to be above reproach.
We do know that sentencing hearing is the 25th. We know that. That's a fact. It's after you start training camp. In your mind, is he starting training camp in pads with everyone else?
I'm not going to get into speculating on what's going to happen, what could happen, what will happen. There's nothing really I can further add to this line of questioning. You can take bamboo shoots and stick them under my fingernails, and there still wouldn't be any more that I could add to the further to this discussion.
Has a decision on that been made, or are you saying you just won't say there's a decision?
I can't. There's nothing further I can add right now without speculating. I don't know why you can't understand it.
He's still here, Jim, participating in
Yes, he's coming to work. He's showing up. He's working hard. He's listening. He's doing what he says he's going to do. Give him that opportunity. Yes.
Wow. Well, Matt Mayoko caught that whole interview firsthand. He was probably a little uncomfortable. Check out him on csnbayarea.com for more. But first, Matt's take on what is next for Alden Smith.
From the 49ers standpoint, they really can't do anything. The CBA kind of lets the NFL dictate what's going to happen next with Alden Smith, and certainly a lot of people expect Roger Goodell to come down hard on Alden Smith, but that will probably happen, right around training camp before the start of the regular season. The sentencing hearing will be July 25th, and that's 2 days after the 49ers open training camp. So right now, Alden Smith is working with the veterans during the voluntary offseason program, and the 49ers are proceeding, getting him ready to play football this season.
We got some other 49ers news and notes. Running back LaMichael James has reported to camp, but will still have to forfeit a $50,000 bonus for time already missed. Running back Marcus Lattimore's knee is healthy. That is the good news. The bad news, he has been limited with another injury so far. And Jerry Rice Jr. in rookie camp, they offered him number 80, just like his dad. But he said he wanted 83 instead. Wants to be his own man. I can respect that.
I can too. Can you respect Pablo Sandoval?
I can respect that.
With a